It was the second of 7 straight home games for the Western New York Flash as they played host to the Boston Breakers at Rhino Stadium. Good evening and welcome to NWSL Soccer. I'm Joe Giuliano along with Mike Kerms. Tonight, the Western New York Flash played host to the Boston Breakers. For the home side, they came off a very impressive 5-2 win against Sky Blue FC, while Boston comes in picking up their first win of the season last week, a 1-0 victory for the Breakers.
Yeah, and Boston, who's lost 4 games this season, 1-0, they finally get a win, 1-0. So they're both teams are coming in with a lot of confidence, and it was a well-fought game.
Boston scored their first goal of the season last week, while Western New York exploded for a club record 5 goals. Let's look at the action tonight from Rhino Stadium as both teams make their way onto the pitch on a very warm and muggy evening at Rhino Stadium. The early kickoff coming from the visitors from Boston, and the first chance would come in the 11th minute, and it's for the visitors.
Kaya Simon right here with a little overhead kick. And really it was Boston. At the beginning of the match, they dominated, and they played their style of the match, all possession.
15th minute, corner kicks have been dangerous for Western New York, and here it is again.
One of the things Matt Beard said is we have to present set pieces, and here's a set piece where Katie Shepford right here, she's just got to clear it. Instead, she tries to bring it out, and it's Taylor Smith who laces it in the back of the net. And look at this celebration by Smith in her first career NWSL goal.
Then we move into the minute number 21. Lynn Williams, she shows that speed to close the gap.
Lynn Williams sees the opportunity. You'll see a little bit. She has a little bit of a different angle, and it's a great ball by Smith. Great run by Williams. Williams sees that goal's wide open. She slips, and she's going to be frustrated with herself. She's going to want that one back.
It's 1-0. We're in the 22nd minute. Pathman and Boston look to get level here.
Yeah, and it's right here. You can see Kaya Simon's got the ball. It comes back out to Pathman, the left back. Pathman gets a shot, and she tries to lace one with her left peg, but just a little bit wide.
Looking for one to get past Eckerstrup. 27th minute, the long throw of Jessica McDonald leads to another opportunity.
And it's a lot of hard work right there at the top of the 18 by Donyak. And right here, and Han had a shot with her left peg.
We'll move to the 33rd minute. It's McDonald dribbling into the 18. Gets a good opportunity that leads to a corner kick.
You talk about the dynamic duo up top for Western New York Flash, and it's Lynn Williams, and Lynn Williams has the ball. She looks for Jess McDonald. It's Williams and McDonald gets an opportunity. Tough angle, but again, getting another corner kick for the Western New York Flash.
Boston having trouble in the run of play. Well, they get an opportunity on a free kick.
And it's Abby Dahlkemper who saves a header from Julie King off the line, and it's Dahlkemper who keeps Eckerstrom with that clean sheet.
It's 1-0. We move into the 45th minute, and Lynn Williams has been a terror all night long. She gets a great opportunity here.
Yeah, and Smith has some possession. Great combination play. And right here, you can see Donyak looking for Williams. What a turn by Williams. She's just so strong. She brings that ball in from her left side, turns to her right. She has a clear shot with her left. And again, the Western New York Flash for several weeks in a row continue to hit the post or the crossbar on their shots.
This is the closing seconds of the first half off the post. We'd go to the break 1-0. Second half kickoff for Western New York. They'll be attacking from right to left. But Boston, 3 big substitutions. They made an early impact in this game.
And it's Pathman again who's coming forward. She beats him down the line, and it's shot by Salem. You had Beckman. You had McCaffrey come off the bench. And here's some magic by Beckman. She's just so strong. Her debut match in the NWSL for Boston, she showed a lot of promise at the beginning of this half as Boston was dominating the beginning of the second half.
The first 15 or 20 minutes, very well played by the Boston Breakers. The Flash would have an answer to that, though. In the 64th minute, it's Lynn Williams who just finds the back of the net. She gets her second of the season.
Yeah, but it's all the hard work by McDonald. McDonald makes Coleman. She then makes King, passes it off to Hahn, and everybody thinks that Williams offsides except for Lynn Williams. And Lynn Williams puts the ball in the back of the net. Celebration, not the same as Smith, but she is just as happy. And here you can see McDonald. There's one meg on Coleman, and here's another meg on King as the pass goes to Hahn. Hahn one-times it. Hahn being that box-to-box player for the Western New York Flash tonight. And there she is in the attack.
It's 2-0 in the 64th minute. We haven't got the official time yet, but maybe 40, 45 seconds later, another chance in the 65th minute for Western New York.
And here's another rookie who's shown a lot of promise for a big future for herself, Speck, with a brilliant ball to Williams. And Williams just fights off Westfall and King to put that ball in the lower corner again. Not a huge celebration. Hey, I've been here before. I'm scoring again. And Williams gets 2 goals tonight. Great stuff by Williams, but even right there, look at that brilliant ball by Speck. She knows Williams' speed, and she beats her, just puts it far post. Kranich, maybe a little bit too far to her right, protecting that near post.
It was the 65th minute. Williams, her second of the game, third of the season. Speck gets her first assist as a professional. It's Western New York leading 3-0 at this time. Speck goes at it again.
Yeah, and Speck, again, her rookie season in the NWSL, looking for McDonald. She knows the players to look for to get those assists.
Another chance coming up here. It's going to be Doniak who gets a shot away. Kranich, the birthday girl, in the nets tonight for Boston. She's pretty busy tonight.
Yeah, and Doniak at the top of the box. Tries to strike one from 18 yards out. Good save by Kranich.
And we're going to see more touches from Lynn Williams pushing from this outside position. She was a nightmare tonight for Boston.
Yeah, constantly. You could see the long run she's making. She made that huge counterattack run. And here's another big run. She hits Gayul, who came off the bench. Gayul, very technical, very crafty. She beats Pathman. Pathman dives in. No need for her to dive in, and that's a clear penalty kick.
78th minute, it's the PK call, and Dahlkemper will step up. And she buries it, her first professional goal. It's 4-0 Western New York.
Yeah, and that surprised me. Dahlkemper's so solid. What a great pen by Dahlkemper. Puts it in the upper corner. Nothing Kranich could do about that. And that's good hard work by Williams and Gayul to earn Dahlkemper her first career goal.
Williams at this point has 2 goals. She could have had 3 assists tonight. Here's another helper.
Yeah, and Leon, another player who comes off the bench crashing far post on that right-hand side. And a great stuff by Leon and Williams. And again, great stuff by Williams this entire evening. Williams was just tremendous.
So with the win tonight, Western New York picks up the victory. They go to 4-3, while the Boston Breakers now go to 1-6. In the last 2 home games for Western New York, they've outscored their opponents 9-2. At this stage of the season, they have 12 goals. That's the most in the NWSL.
Yeah, they're third place in the league, and it's a very, very young team. Great draft by the Western New York Flash. Aaron Lyons and Paul Riley, just what a team. Aaron Lyons with some draft picks, Paul Riley getting involved. What a team. Paul Riley really shaping this team. Western New York Flash with 9 goals. They're just leading the league in goals. They're in third place in a very strong league. Western New York Flash, I think, surprising everyone in this league, and that's another great game by the Western New York Flash. Boston Breakers, they got to start finishing. They've got 1 goal on the season. Very possession-oriented team, but they got to start scoring, and if they're going to win it. Possession isn't going to win games.
So more goals tonight from Rhino Stadium as Western New York picks up the win 4-0. They'll have 5 more consecutive games at home. So Western New York now 4-3 on the season. Boston goes to 1-6. For Mike Kerms, I'm Joe Giuliano saying so long as Western New York picks up the 4-0 victory.